You say you want more, but your habits say otherwise. Your life right now, it's not bad luck or difficult circumstances. It's a reflection of what you're doing every day, right? We say we want a better body, but then we can't say no to junk food. We say we want more money and something more than our 9 to 5, but we scroll for 3 4 hours every day. Whether you realize it or not, you should look at your screen time. We say we want a high quality wife or a high quality girlfriend, but then you are the one who is taking cheap hits of dopamine from cigarettes and weed and social media. So how are you going to attract a high quality woman when you yourself are not high quality? And these are the kinds of questions that I was asking myself before I got inspired to start making videos, for people on YouTube, just people who have no awareness, who are not disciplined enough or aware enough to see this, because I wasn't at one point, I wasn't either, right? But when you do positive habits, when you do good habits, when it becomes a part of you, it becomes your identity. Like now, my identity is that I am a kind of a person who takes care of his mental health, who meditates, who does breath work, who does yoga. Because I've done it for so long, it just become a part of my identity. Like if I don't do it anymore, like something feels off in my day. And what you can also do, what you should also do is you should write down how you're spending the time in your day. You should write down each hour what you did, because that way when it's written down you can see it, like you get clarity. You should write down how you spend your weekday, what you do on the weekends, and you should also write down who what your dreams are, who would you want to need to become to achieve your dreams. And then based on that, you can, once you have clarity as to who you need to become to achieve your dreams, then you you need to figure out the actions and the steps, or the way your ideal self, the kind of man you want to become, how would he spend his day, right? Would he scroll 3 4 hours on the internet? Cause it's just such a waste of time. Like I don't have Instagram on my phone, I don't have Twitter. I've got YouTube on my phone, but I'm very mindful about scrolling, because that is like the easiest way to waste your time, right? And I made a video about this. The social media apps, they are designed, it's so harmful. Like they are designed to keep you on the apps, and they'll just keep showing you content, and you'll just waste your day. And you waste a day, and over a period of time, when you look back, you wasted a full few months or a year or a few years. Because I everyone when I look at myself, I've done that. I've wasted my so many of my years smoking weed, hanging out with friends who were not really my friends, just chilling, not doing anything productive, probably watching reels. And yeah, just years go by, man. Like you got to be super intentional and super mindful. And otherwise, if you don't have the awareness, if you don't know what you want, the world will tell you what you should want, right? It's one of those things where either you are working on your dreams or you're working on someone else's dreams. And I have a 9 to 5 job right now, and I meet so many people who say that they want something more than their 9 to 5, but they're not willing to put in the work. Because you know they, by just wishing something or wanting something, you're not going to get it. I'll give you an example. I want to meet more girls, more high quality girls in Pune. And I have been socializing, I have been meeting people through my friends, but again, it's just a very limited number of people you can meet through your friends or through your social circle. I know what I need to do. I need to put myself out there more. I don't like dating apps, but I need to go out and approach girls just during the day. So I'm aware about it. But then me just wishing and hoping that, the girl of my dreams or my future wife will just come, doesn't happen like that, guys. You've got to do something about it, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about the compound effect, but what compound effect essentially says is, when we everything that we so each and everything that we do every day, be it good habit or a bad habit, it compounds, right? The effects of it compound. That means they add up. The results are not going to be a straight line, but they're going to be exponential. I have seen that with gym and exercise and martial arts and stuff. I also like doing Muay Thai and kickboxing, and the same thing happens with bad habits. Like, if someone is smoking cigarettes, and if the damage the cigarette is going to do for someone who's been smoking it for 5 years, compared to someone who's been smoking it for 10 or 15 years, the bad effects compounds on the body, right? And compound effect also works in finance, on money, but it also works with your habits. If you get into a good habit of eating clean, the results of that are going to compound over a long period of time. So be super mindful and intentional about how you're spending your time, how you're speaking with yourself, and just, you got to be super intentional, man, because the way I see it, everything is a distraction right now. Everything is designed to distract you and move you off focus. Every app, every website is designed you to keep you there, to keep you hooked onto there. Even when I'm making this video, ideally what I want from the viewer is that I can keep them hooked for the entirety of the video. I'm sorry, guys, there's just a wedding going on.